Hello, everybody, and welcome to Game a Dayer. I am Step, and it is day 49 today. It's first thing in the morning, so we're playing a video game. Now, I had a lot of trouble with yesterday's recording. I ended up going back and watching it once it was all on YouTube and everything, and it's unwatchable, so that is very, very sad. I'm going to leave it up, though. I'm just going to leave a comment or whatever saying, sorry, peeps, for the video quality. I really have to get this figured out. But for today, we're going to play something a little less graphically intensive. And so we are going to play one of these RPG Maker RPGs. It's in the style of an old school JRPG. It's called the Albino Hunter. And it has mostly positive reviews, so I'm glad that we're starting out with one here. It is available on Steam for $5.49, and we're going to jump right in. Okay. That's rather whimsical music. Doom, 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 doom. Let's start a new game. Ooh, coffee. Dedicated to my sister, Obsidian Sickle, since I pretty much programmed this game with her in mind. Aww. And that's when I told her, well, maybe your face is the one in danger. Oh, good one, Fargo. I know, right? Good evening. What can I get for you? Whatever this can buy, Helga. Trying to work out the names. Who's the Pale Freak? You haven't heard of him? He's Carlos Nose. No, you bloody idiot. His name's not Carlos Nose. It's Calaman Knox. Calaman Knox. The Albino Hunter. He's pretty easy to miss. He spends most of his time in the frost-capped mountains. He only comes down into town when he's starved for human companionship. He probably just spends a night at pleasures, then goes back up to the wild. You're kidding me. I heard he took his last woman up with him and ate her when he couldn't find enough to eat. For real? Yeah, they say that he only comes down during the full moon to turn other folk into werewolves like him. Of course, that has to be it. This sounds like the sort of thing that people would say about people who are different from them. Crap, he's staring at us. I am not a werewolf. Ach, you heard that? Nor have I had a girlfriend, and if I did, and for some reason brought her into the wilds, I could find us enough food. Ergo, no cannibalism. I always forget how obnoxious humans can be. Come again, punk? Oh boy. I don't care how long you've been living like a caveman, but I bet I can take you down. Mr. Vardy, start a fight and I will get my friends at the guardhouse. Would that be the fourth time your parents have had to bail you out? Alright then. If you aren't a werewolf who has come to change us into your kind, then tell me, what was the last time you came to town? Helga, when was the last time I had a drink here? I'd say about 5 weeks, Mr. Knox. 5 weeks. Screw it! I don't have to put up with this. I'm going over to see Castasia? Fargo, what about us? So, there's some character here. Quite a temper on that one. He wouldn't last a day up at Frostcap. Don't worry about him. At least you don't have to deal with him and his groupies every night. For that, I can be grateful. Refill, Mr. Knox? Can I afford it? No, but it's on the house. To be honest, Mr. Verdi has been getting on my nerves for the past half hour. He was bothering me too. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Yes, but I can't drink on the job. Ah, a drink for the two of us then. I drink for the two of us then. That you do. Huh? What? Have a good nap, Mr. Knox? I fell asleep, and this headache. It's called a hangover, Mr. Knox. I overestimated your alcohol tolerance. What happened? Oh, Mr. Knox, you do not remember our enchanted evening? Our what? I'm only joking, Mr. Knox. After a few drinks, you were out like a light. You must have been exhausted. Don't scare me like that, Helga. Anything else I should be aware of? It's just after sunrise, you're completely out of gold, and you have been reset to level 1 for programming conveniences. Sweet. Don't worry, you'll get back to level 42, eventually. Great. All of my equipment has been reset too. I can't go back to Frostcap in this state. May I make a suggestion? No excessive drinking? No, I'd go out of business if I said that. A while back, a girl from Orchard Village told me they have a bit of a pest problem. I'm the Albino Hunter, not a house cat. That may be, but apparently every hunter they've gotten for the job has been unable to corner the animal. They don't even know what it is. Is the pay good? Not very, but with 0 gold, I don't think you can be picky. Now, first things first, do you remember how to walk? What? This is a tavern, Mr. Knox. It happens all the time. Now, do you know how to walk? Alright, we'll do the tutorial. Use the directional arrows on your keyboard. Okay, yeah. Shift key to dash. Shift. Can't believe I forgot that. If you ever get lost, just go up to a sign and hit enter or the spacebar. They usually tell you which way to go. Also, don't be afraid to talk to people. It's just like looking at a sign. Walk up to them, hit enter or the spacebar. It would do you good to talk more anyway. I suppose. And remember, save often. Save and save often, kids. Never know when something could go wrong. To save, hit the escape button or the X button and hit the down arrow key until the save option is selected. Got it. Now, I believe Orchard Village is to the east or the right of Thistletown. It is, but it takes a while to get there, if I remember correctly. Right then, I guess I'll see you whenever you come back here. Thank you, Helga. Pleasure's mine, Mr. Knox. Alright, don't feel really like talking to these people. So, what was that? Shift key to dash. The temptation is so strong. My will is so weak. Ah. I really should have asked Helga how to walk again. Ish. Sorry, unless you're on official business, I suggest you walk away. Alright, so yeah, this is that sort of 8-bit adventure thing that I used to love so much as a kid. Or teenager, you know, whatever. And we're going to... The rats! The rats! They're coming for me! The rats! Ah! Should I help this man? I don't want a tutorial, but yes, I want to help this man. Calm down, sir. Tell me what happened. You see those rats over there? Yes, and wasps and slime, too. I got too close, and those rats started to attack me. Oh boy, I'm dealing with a newbie. Alright, sir. There's nothing to be afraid of. Except the rats! Not even the rats. Yes, it's true that most creatures will attack you if you touch them, but that isn't a problem. It isn't? I love that. Rat-hold a man. No, you will just engage battle with them. From there, you can attack them, either using a regular attack, a special attack, or a magic attack. You can? Most people can, yes. Unfortunately, I'm back at level 1, so I can only use regular attacks and healing spells right now. But how? People learn more skills as they gain levels, which they do by gaining experience. You get experience from defeating enemies, such as the rats. Oh, sweet heavens, not more rats. Wait. Look, if you don't want to fight an enemy such as a rat, you can flee the battle by pressing the left arrow key and selecting escape. But I'm a man. Real men don't flee from battle. Look, there's no harm in running away. It's better to turn around when you have the chance than get a game over. But what if I can't flee, man? What if the rats have me surrounded? Well, then you have no chance but to fight. No! When you're faced with the battle you can't run away from, then it's especially important to use strategy. Mashing the enter key will only go so far. At times like that, it's good to keep an eye on your HP, or health points, and heal yourself with potions or healing spells when necessary. But, look. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And I accidentally hit the spacebar, so I guess we'll never know what that said. Sir, if you're that afraid of losing the battle, then save beforehand. That way you won't get a game over. Even if you do get a game over, you won't lose much data. The rats will never take me! This is a lost cause. Rats! Rats! Everywhere rats! No, I don't want to redo that. Alright, I'm gonna try to fight this rat. This rat seems peaceful. Should I attack it? No. No, I don't want to attack peaceful creatures. I do want to read this sign, though. Calm Palm Village, Orchard Village, and Thistletown. Well, we're going to Orchard Village. Although we might want to check out what's in here. May I help you, Avatar? Avatar? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you knew. Never mind then. Remember that just because we're resting doesn't mean we can let our guard down. Yes, ma'am! So, you two are soldiers then? You're fighting with the forces up at Fort Mud Pond. We have a guy up there now, but the drow aren't who we're fighting. This is news to me. You're fighting a different war then? No, it's much worse than that. The Sioux are invading, and we're on a mission to stop Mary Sue from that creep Gary Sue from ruining all fiction. I think I'd best be going. So this is quite meta, which is fine. I'm fine with a good meta game. Fort Mud Pond and Cherry Co Studios up there. Cherry Co? Sounds silly. Alright, let's just get to Orchard Village, shall we? Ooh, meat, flesh, blood. Alright, we're gonna fight. Wow. Wow. For level 1, that's a lot of damage. Yay! Found 20 gold. I once heard of a world where bats are peaceful nocturnal mammals that only feed on small insects. Alas, I do not live in such a world. So, it looks like this is one of those high damage kind of games. Well, I'm here. Small little map, isn't it? Whatever. I should find someone and ask about the bounty. Well, let's talk to the first person we see. I want to be mayor! We've been over this, Frankfurt. Just because you used to be a pirate doesn't mean you can be mayor. Well, I'll just have to marry your daughter then. Well, he's not going to be helpful. Frankfurt the Odd's house. He calls himself odd in his own sign. Ooh, we just stole something from somebody's house. How do we access our inventory? Equipment. Change. Headgear. Accessory. Lowers defense, brings up attack. No, no thank you. Alright, well there was a cracked and sort of, yeah, falling down house over here. So we're going to Hunter's Villa. This doesn't look like anybody lives here. Alright. Fine, we'll go into the potion shop, or whatever. The Secret Oasis. Hello, welcome to the Secret Oasis. How may I... My gosh. You are the finest man I've ever laid eyes on. Can I marry you? I'm sorry, what? I know this is real strange and all, since we just met, like, 5 seconds ago. But if I don't latch onto you, I'll probably end up marrying that creep Frankfurt. And, my gosh. I heard this town has a pest problem? Oh, so that's why you're here. I should have known you were a hunter. Wait, you're here for the bounty that Daddy and I put out? Yes. Oh, what should I do? I can't just let him leave. Is there a problem? No, of course not. What makes you say that? Are you sure? The way you were muttering right now made it sound like the pest has already been dealt with. No. That little thing has been eating up my stocks for months now. My name's Vivian, by the way. Nice to meet ya, Mr. Hunter. Hi. Now, since you'll probably be here a while, Daddy and I set up one of the abandoned houses for you to lodge in. Oh, but you can't live in there yet. We haven't got a place set up for you. Here, let me show you around town. Come on then, follow me. Come along, this way, Pumpkin. This town has tons of interesting things about it if you take the time to look. Over here's the duck pond, and over here's the... For example, this is the statue of my great-great-grandpa who founded Orchid Village. Question. Shoot for it, Sugar. Why would a man name a village that he founded after a flower? Moving on! And over here, my grandma's shop. You should visit her sometime. perhaps. And here's where my daddy works. He's the mayor, you know. You know, come to think of it, you would become mayor if we got married. Think about it. Your own village. Can I see where I'm staying now? But there's still more to see. Well, just Frankfurt's house, really, but I'm sure I can find something. That's quite alright. I walked all the way from Thistletown. I'd like to rest for a bit. No! You can't go in there yet. The place isn't, ready for you. Look, I appreciate the sentiment, but I've lived off the wilderness on a regular basis. Plus, the fact that you are so set on hiding it worries me. It's the house over there, correct? No, please excuse me. But... I like him. Cuts to the chase. Oh, she's gonna kill me. What to do? Ah, I see. And you are? Get out? Excuse me? I said get out, creep. You first. Excuse me? I said get out. I'm living here. No, I'm living here. That's odd. I thought this was the house they were letting the hunter use. It is. They hired me. No, you seem to be mistaken. They hired me. In fact, I was just talking about it with Vivian. Vivian! Come in here, please. Yes? What's the big idea? I told you guys this... I had this case in the bag. I'm sorry, Quinta, but, I thought you needed help? 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 Well, you did say someone was coming later. I said might come later, and that's only if he's smart enough to follow my tracks. Oh, I know. Maybe Mr. Hunk here can stay here until your partner shows up, maybe? You want me to share a room with some man I don't even know? Wait a second. Upstairs. He could stay on the second floor. It may need to be fixed up a bit, but... no. This is my case, and this is where I'm staying. There's no reason for him to even be here. But if he leaves now, he'll never fall in love with me, and I'll never marry him. Oh. So that's what this is about. You shallow little... Now see here, You stay out of this, Whitey! Quinta, this town only has 3 other people in it, and there's only one I ain't related to, and you've seen Frankfurt. Fact is, that cutie over there may be my only chance at a decent husband. That's not really my problem now, is it? But, Quinta, you're a lady too. Surely you understand a little. It's like talking to a wall. Haven't you ever been in love? Let your heart lead the way? Screw it. I'm taking this to Salvatore. But, hey, Daddy! So there's a lot of, text exposition talking in this game. When was the last time you washed your clothes? I am hopeful that we'll get to some battling before I have to stop this video, because we're already 23, 24, 25 minutes in, and we've had one battle. Yeah, this does not seem like a safe place. But, you know... Ooh, bread. Is that bread? Oh. Okay, let's go and have a boo at the mayor. I have no idea what those gals are on about, but I want no part of it. Oh dear, maybe I should save for good measure. That's a good idea. We will save the file and enter. And then she called me shallow and... Puddin', slow down. You too, Miss Vardy. Now, what exactly is the problem, ladies? Him! Him! Hi. Okay, now who's this fella? Does it matter? Salvador, your daughter has invited this man to work on my hunt while I'm still on the job. What's the big idea? Yeah, Puddin' Pie, would you do that? Daddy, look at him! What about him, Sugar? Daddy! What? What? It seems your daughter is attracted to me, and hopes she'll win me over. She hired me. However, fearing Miss Quinta's temper, she didn't have the nerve to tell her to leave. So Vivian made an attempt to distract me long enough for Quinta to vacate the premises without either of us noticing. I have no idea how she was planning on keeping up the charade past that, but it's needless to say that it backfired miserably. I like this guy. Wow. That pretty much sums it up. Is this true? Sure is. It was love at first sight. Hold up a second. Do you think I'm comfortable letting my little girl run off with some stranger? What, you'd rather I marry Frankfurt? Good point, Sugar. Don't I have any say in this? I am the groom-to-be, after all. Hush, Muffin. Daddy and I are talking. Hush, grown-ups are talking. Cut the crap. We can arrange weddings later. What about my hunt? Miss Vardy, as much as I appreciate your optimism, you ain't the strongest hunter I've seen come by here. I doubt you'll be the last. Excuse me? Oh, by all means, if you catch the dang thing, I'm happy to pay you. What I'm saying is that my son-in-law hanging around won't be the end of the world. He could very well be next in line. Son-in-law? That critter's fair game to both of you. Whoever brings me its head will get paid. But till then, would it kill you to have him hanging around? It might. Who knows? Maybe the two of you could work together. Heck no! Well, either way, you can leave any time, pay or no pay. Nobody's stopping you. This hunt is mine. Now, where were we? You agreed to let me marry, what was your name? You're only now asking me for my name? Sorry, I get easily caught up in things. My name is Excuse me. My name is Calaman Knox. I'm the Albino Hunter. Oh, Daddy, he even has a title. I'll be Mrs. Albino Hunter. Somehow that doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Well then, Mr. Knox, how'd you like to marry my daughter? Wow, bad options. Well, as lovely as your daughter is, we only just met. Oh, I suppose you're right. Well, tell you what, son, you can marry her after you catch the pest that's been ransacking my darling's star. Now I want to find that thing even less. Oh, thank you, Daddy, thank you. Thank you. Anything for my little girl, and to keep that Frankfurt fella from becoming mayor. See you around, Sugar. We should just leave, I think. We could ransack the mayor's... All sorts of stuff up here. Can we steal any of it? This is Vivian's room. When did she get to write all that? All for one, one for all. So, somebody put a lot of... Oh, hang on. I've got a dash button. Somebody put a lot of time and care into this. I would love to make one of these, but I don't have that kind of time. Also, now I just kind of want to fight some stuff. This game had a positive review on Steam, but it seems like there's a lot of exposition and not a lot of gameplay in the first little bit, and that's kind of getting on my nerve. You, come here. Let's get one thing clear, Whitey. I don't like you. My name is Calaman Knox. I'm the Albino Hunter, and I find that nickname insulting. Wait, I think I've heard of you. I thought you'd be stronger. I was, but I was reset back to level 1 for program inconveniences not that long ago. Ugh, you too? Whatever. That's not the point. Fact is, if you're going to be staying here, then there are some rules you must follow. Rule 1. You are not to touch any of my stuff. Understandable. As long as you touch nothing of mine, I am happy to oblige. Good. Rule 2. If you want to try anything while I'm sleeping or awake, I will slit your throat. Fine. That was more of a threat than a rule, but fine. And rule 3. This hunt is mine. Don't you even think about getting in my way. Funny, I recall Salvador saying that it was fair game. Well, you heard incorrectly. I disagree, and I intend to find the animal first. I need this pay. Well, tough luck, because I'm going to find it long before you ever will. Prove it. Fine, with ease. I'm a better hunter than you'll ever be. Then I believe, as they say, it is officially on. You bet it is. In fact, I'm going into the woods right now and coming back with its hide. So, it's hiding in the woods to the north, is it? Alright, are we gonna get to fight... No, Are we gonna get to fight some stuff? Let's go fight some stuff. Monster-infested woods. Perfect. Now which way? What? So, what exactly are we looking for? Heck if I know. All Vivian told me was that it sneaks into the shop once every so often and makes off with her apples. This hunt is sounding increasingly pathetic the more I hear about it. It broke into the shop a couple of nights after I came, and I didn't see any tracks. Whatever this thing is, it can probably fly. So, it's a bird. Why am I telling you this? Go find your own clues. Unless the bird has a set of arms as well, it would only be able to eat away at the apples, not steal them. However, if what Quinta says is true, this thing has been making off with enough produce for Vivian to notice their disappearance. But it can't be a griffin or a gargoyle, otherwise someone would have spotted it by now. What the heck is this thing? I think she's just eating the apples. You could go this way, or you could go this way. I think she's just eating the apples and saying someone ran off with them. But... Hey, honey, what can I get for you? I'll come back anytime. I wanted to get into the back room. I guess there is no back room. Okay. Well, then, let's just go the other way from where Quinta went. And not stay on the path, because paths are not where you find monsters, usually. I doubt it's that spider. I doubt it's that plant. I doubt it's that scorpion. Or that ooze. Warning, do not feed the fish. They may eat you. Are we going to run into Quinta? Ooh, there's a bridge with a slime on it. It's a slime bridge. Let's fight the slime. It's apparently a bee with the slime. Ow. So, they're doing like 20 damage. I'm doing like 150. Which, considering I have a sword, I guess makes sense, but I don't know, the scale seems pretty weird. Also, how riveting is turn-based combat? Yay! Really? There's more strange creatures here than in the Northwood, or wherever it is that you came from? I think we found the apples. Dear Mom, how are you? I decided to pitch tent in the woods, but I'm so close to Frostcap. It's only a day's walk from my destination now. I found this nice meadow in the western side of this forest. Maybe I can visit it again on my way home. Love. The rest of this has been eaten away. Okay. Bunch of expired potions. A mystery. That's interesting. So we found the apples, we just haven't found the culprit. Do we go to the frost caps, or do we try to figure this out? Ah, there you are. I knew guarding this bridge would pay off. Oh. Yikes. We died. Well, that was annoying. Maybe I should look for another way around. Okay. So, let's... Oh, we're at 1 HP. So, do we have any items? We have a magic droplet. Recovers 5 MP. Do we have skills? First aid. Okay. Sweet, we're all nice and bright and cheerful again. So, I'm guessing that you're not supposed to beat that thing alone, and we'll have to go and get a party together. Just need to find what's-her-face. Ooh, there's a skeleton over here. Rawr, I hate living people. Let's fight a skeleton. Wow. These are tough enemies. I guess that's what I get for complaining about having weak enemies. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to heal up again. We're going to fight this plant. Holy wow, we're just not ready for this kind of combat, I guess. Again, funny since I was complaining about the challenge difficulty being so unbalanced. Okay. Oh, wait. What's this? Can we... Aha! Aha! We can evade. What's in there? Lucky Charm. What is a Lucky Charm? Find a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Alright. So, can we equip it? Wow, that brought our luck up by 30. Which is good, I guess. Let's go find... what's her name? It's a fairly well-constructed RPG from what I can tell. We're gonna... You know what? Let's actually fight this bat. Because the bat we didn't seem to have any trouble with. So, bats and slime we can fight. Quinta? What? You mentioned that you were expecting someone. Maybe, if he's smart enough to find me. What would they do if they arrived? Would they set up camp? What does this have to do with anything? Just answer the question. He'd probably start yelling at me. After his hissy fit, he'd come stay with me on the first floor. The second bed is for him. Thank you. Huh. So, like, I don't know what to do here. We found a camp. We found an ogre. We're obviously not a high enough level to deal with the ogre. We just wander around finding bats to kill? Status. So we are... Oh, we can level up with one more battle. So that's probably a good sign. Ooh, some treasure. A potion? I don't think we want to fight that spider. Spiders are scary, man. You're not worthy! Oh boy. I'm sorry, have we met? I don't care how tough you think you are, but you ain't worthy of marrying my Vivi. Oh. Brilliant. Look, I don't know if I'm going to marry your Vivi, but in the meantime, could you at least treat me like a customer? Well, I suppose old Sylvia can't turn down potential business. But hear this. If you dare even look at Vivi the wrong way, you'll wake up with a sword through your stomach. Mental note to self, always lock the door at night. Are you gonna buy something or not? Umph. Now don't you even think about running off without paying. Alright, we have 90 gold, so we can actually... Japanese weapons. Can't actually afford any of that stuff. Can we sell an eye patch of fury? I would like to heal, please. Can I sleep? Yes, sleep. Now then, what did that actually do? HP, MP restored. Okay, cool. I've had a long rest. Alright, let's just follow the path and see if we can get to the bridge that way. Or we can see if there's treasure up here. Hiding. It's a little bit annoying. I keep forgetting about the dash. Hey there, bat. Let's level up. So apparently the game just crashed, but that's okay because we have just slept and forgotten to save. Yeah. Oh, that's not happy. So we lost maybe 15-20 minutes of progress, and I'm not going to make you sit through the slog again. So I guess we'll just call this the end of the video. Thanks for watching. We have been playing the Albino Hunter. I would recommend it if you're into this kind of game, because it does require a lot of reading, and it's kind of a quiet experience. It's not terribly action-packed, but it's, you know, good for abnegation. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it the old thumbs up. Also, leave a comment down below to tell me what you think of these series. If you'd like to see me play these games in a little bit different way, if you would prefer to skip through the dialogue, if you'd prefer to have more consistent voices, I can try to do that. No promises. But yes, I'm always up for hearing comments. Also, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and when you do, don't forget to hit that dingy bell, because that'll let you know when I upload a new video, which I do every single day. I have been Step. We have been playing Albino Hunter here on Game A Dayer, and please come back tomorrow when I will be playing something.